What to do, people? Um, I told you I was having a new project starting up. It's gonna be called Kicking It with LSelb. I got my man coming on. I kicked it with him on Real Talk with LSelb, young man from out of the Virginia area. So he gonna come on and let everybody know who he is. What he been doing. Like I said, it's been over a year. Me and him have talked. So I want this young man to come on and tell his journey so far. Like I said, I'm gonna be starting something new here. Like I said, it's called Kicking It with LSelb. You know, so furthermore, my man for to come on in and we for to sit here and talk and bust it up and catch up. So, furthermore, like I said, so give his bio, and we're gonna kick it from there.
Right here on my phone.
What's going
So
on, young man? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm alright, man. I wanted to, I want to, take this time to thank you for coming on, man. My new project I'm starting up, kicking it with LSelb, man. Something new I'm starting up, man. Where I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of different things. So, you my first one. Me and you kicked it on Real Talk with LSelb, and I told people I wasn't gonna mess your bio up. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and give your slate and tell people who you is, and we're gonna go from there.
Uh, I'm Terrell Hayden. I'm from Winchester, Virginia. I'm currently at Pennsylvania Highlands Community College. Did a year at JUCO. Uh, got my grades right, body right. I'm actually committed to the Division II West Virginia Wesleyan in Buchanan, West Virginia, and the MEC conference. That's about me. You know, grew up around basketball. Just loved it ever since.
Okay. Well, when we kicked it back a year ago, you had committed to Allegheny College. What happened with you going to Allegheny College?
I went there. Things didn't go. I mean, nothing's gonna go as planned, but things didn't go how they said it was gonna go. They told me that like they're gonna be me and two others fighting for the point guard spot, and then I got there and first workout there's 27 kids on the baseline, so I thought it was best for me to just go home, work out, work on my body, get right mentally and physically for the next year. Then I found a new school, and now here I'm at.
Okay, so things didn't go as poorly as you thought it was going to be. You
Nah.
know, I try to explain that to kids. Let them know. Once you sign on that dotted line, it's a contract. So basically, they can do what they want, they can say what they want, and that's just about it. Now, you doing the things that you did, to get to where you at right now. Now you said you at West Virginia Wesleyan, which is the Division II in West Virginia. That's a good school, So, um, mentally, how was it, leaving Allegheny? The things that they said to you mentally, not the physically part, but the mentally part. How did that get to you?
I mean, really, it didn't get to me that much because my dad, he talked to me and like he calmed me down about it. But at first, it was just a culture shock, to be honest, to get there and like believe what they said, and then something else happened. It really messed with my mind. Like there was days I didn't leave my room and all this. I just sat in my room in silence because I feel like I was getting played. But after that, I mean, after doing that and then coming here, you know, it was another culture shock here because it went as planned. You know what I'm saying? Like they did everything they said they was going to do. I mean, he said we was going to win a conference championship. We came up here and won the conference championship. Um, Playing time wise, I mean, they I feel like over at Allegheny, not to call them out or nothing, but like there's a little favoritism going on. But here, you just got to earn your spot, and that's like that's what I loved about here, and I'm blessed to come here because there's a lot of people around me that help me to get where I'm going, and
Right.
I'm just thankful for that. But like mentally there, like I said, it was just a shock to me. It just all hit me at once.
Okay, so you saying for a minute you was depressed for a minute. You went
Yeah,
back home, you got your mind right, then you went, won a conference championship, earned yourself a scholarship, and now you're in a good place. Now let me ask you something. Now, how was the transition from high school to going to Allegheny and not getting what you want, and well, not saying like that, but not getting what they told you you was gonna get, and then going back home. How was that transition? You know about
I mean, transition basketball wise, like I was a young kid, just turned 18. Uh, then I go to work out, and I'm guarding 23-year-olds. So it was a big, like I said, it was a culture shock. Honestly, like it was like I had to adapt to it as fast as I could, or it wasn't going to work out. So I went on home, got with my trainer. Shout out to him, Unique Hoops, Chris Rohn. Uh, Went home, got with him. He kept my mind right. He's probably one of the most influential people that I've ever met because he's one of those people that would keep it real with you, and he knows how to get across to you without making you mad. Like without it touching you, like you feel what I'm saying. But the transition from going home, he was prepping me as a college player. Even though I never played a college game before that, he was prepping me as if I did, as if I just played a whole season. And
okay,
then transitioning up here, it was like I knew what I had to do because I've seen it firsthand last year, but didn't get to participate in it. But coming up here
right.
is just like and working out with him, it was just like it was just the same. It was just nothing new to me now.
Okay, now I gotta stop you now. Let me ask you something. How long was you been with your trainer for?
Since actually a backstory. So when I was 2 years old, I fell out a two-story window and broke both of my legs, and that was
Right.
his house. And he's been my trainer since probably since I got out the cast when I was like
Okay.
probably three and a half. He's been my trainer. Like he had the basketball in my hand ever since. So
Okay.
about
Okay.
I'd say like 18 years.
All right. Well, my thing is this. Um, I don't think, some trainers out here get these kids ready, for the mental part. They can get them ready physically, but I
Yeah,
don't think a lot of them get them ready mentally. What they're gonna be, how school's gonna be, where you need to read everything about that contract scholarship because it got so many certain details that I don't think certain trainers get kids ready mentally, psychologically, emotionally,
yeah,
things like that. Because simple fact is, it's not going like you said, it's not going to go accordingly as planned as you thought it was going to be. Like you said, you get there, you holding 23, 22, 21-year old men, and you 17, 18 years old. So that's what one of my things was. Some trainers don't get kids ready mentally. And that's a big thing. You need to get them ready mentally because simple fact is, if you're not real with them, you don't tell them what's going on, then they're gonna kind of get messed up. So, that's kudos to you, and that he got you ready, you got your mind ready and everything else. Now tell me something. Now, what made you pick West Virginia Western?
uh, I mean, I went on a visit. I've been talking to the coaches for about I say like 8 months now. Um, I built a relationship with Coach Sloan, Coach Verbeck. I went on a visit, loved the campus, and I'm not originally from West Virginia, but I played basketball in West Virginia in high school for my sophomore and junior year, and like I just feel the atmosphere and the intensity of the game is different in Virginia, in West Virginia than it is in Virginia. Like the support system over there, no matter how good you are, how bad you are, it's still gonna be the same. People love you, And
Well,
um,
well, people gonna love you no matter where you at. They're gonna love
yeah,
you. They're gonna, they're gonna disagree with you. They got their opinions about you because the more fact is, you putting yourself on a stage where people can judge you. So
yeah,
therefore, you got to learn how to get thick skin. And that's what I think a lot of kids don't have, and nothing putting down to you. But it's a good thing that that you got yourself right, and at first, you fell down, and you pick yourself back up, and now you put yourself in a better position to succeed. And that's kudos to you.
mhm.
So that's what it's about. Now let me ask you something. Now, how was your daily schedule, your daily regimen
Up
there?
here.
Yes.
Ooh. Well, I mean, during season, it was every day. We had 6 a.m. workouts. I would have class at 8 to 9:15, and then another class 9:25 to 12:10. Then another class to 12:15 to 1:30. Then I have practice 2 to 4. Then we had film. I think 4:30 to 5:30, 4:36, 4:30, 5:30. Then I would go home, shower up, eat, do homework, be in bed by 10:30, 10:30, 11.
And this is at a JUCO, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Wow. Now imagine if you go into one
the
of
full
a
year.
D1 or D2, or D3 school, imagine how the schedule and the regiment gonna be. And that's my thing I try to tell kids, put yourself on a schedule like you're in college right now because simple fact is, they're gonna take up so much of your time. You got two full-time jobs, basketball and school. You have to go to school full time. Gotta have them maintain them 12 credits and you got so much things to do on the basketball court. Now, let me ask you something. Now, what's the hardest part about going to school?
Uh, Not getting distracted. There's a lot of distractions that go on. Like up here, I'll be like on my game or something, like playing the Xbox, and I get distracted, and then I don't see what time it is, and then I miss an assignment the on when I'm supposed to turn it in. That's one. Another one is like I'd say getting enough sleep because if you don't get enough sleep, then you're not mentally focused on what you need to be doing outside of sleeping. So I try to. That's why I try to go to sleep like 10:30, 11 every night, so I can have that good 6, 7, 8 hours of sleep, and then I just be ready for the day. And after a while, it just got like I just got used to it. It just became a habit. But I say the biggest distraction is like balancing basketball and school. That's probably the biggest one.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you something. Now, what, excuse me. Now, what message would you have for a kid that's trying to go to school, that's senior or junior, trying to go to school? What will be your message to them, if you had a message to send to them?
Um, my message would probably be first, be yourself because you don't want to be somebody else and then they recruit that somebody else, and then you get up there and you're a whole different person, and things don't go as planned. That's one. Two, get your mind, body, everything right now, because once you get up here, you want to be a little advanced, because, like I said, it's always good to be a bit ahead. And once you already have that college muscle, the mentality, and all that, once you get up here, they just going to better that. They just going to get you bigger, stronger, and more mentally locked in. But the big thing is uh, learn how to balance. Like I said, that's the biggest distraction. So learn how to balance both of those things, and you'll be good. To be honest, be yourself and learn how to balance stuff.
Now, let me ask you something. You where you at? Um, I know every college campus, like you said, is distractions. Now, is there a lot of parties where you at? I mean, the females. What's going on? I mean, that's another question I want to ask about trying to balance. You said balance. That's one of the most important things that you brought up. Balance. Now,
Yeah.
how do you balance that with school, basketball, hanging with your friends or your girl or going to a party and kicking it? Now, how can you balance all of that?
Um, well, for me, I don't really go out that much because, like I said, my mind when you go to a JUCO, your mind should be basketball in school because you're there to get out. But like next year, I mean, if I find a girl, I find a girl. I would want her to be like on the same path as me and understand that like when I need time to lock in and be by myself, then I need time. But yeah, I can't answer that question because I'm really like a homebody besides the summer, because there's nothing else to do. But during school and basketball, I'm just a homebody. I don't really go out. But other than that, if you do that, you know, just get your work done. Get your work done, get a workout in, and then you can celebrate that. So yeah, I'm big on like celebrations, so I would like to
Mm.
like celebrate me finishing off the week good or something like that.
Wow, the biggest thing you said is work ethic, balance. Now, how do you have to have a good work ethic to make it?
Um, yeah and no. I mean, good work ethic will take you further than not having one, but a work ethic, I think actually, yeah, you do have to have a work ethic because
I was
if
going to
you're
say
not
now. I was
if you're
going to say.
not locked into work, then this is not for you, to be honest.
I
But
was
I
going to
do
say.
I do know some people that just don't work out and just be going out and just killing people, you know. Just be cooking people. But
Well, them different type peoples. Now you got to
yeah,
realize some people can do that, can just go out and like you said, just they got it.
yeah,
I mean, those is talking about you talking about players that just. I mean, let's keep it real. They're a little bit more advanced than others at an early age. So therefore, like you said, they can pick up on things very easily. Those are called, I mean, special players. So, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but yes, I would have to say, as you cleanse yourself up, you do got to have a work ethic. Without a work ethic, you wouldn't be where you at right now. I'm gonna be real
right,
honest with you. I mean, like you said, you got to have balance. You got to have dedication. You got to have discipline, most definitely. You got to just be strong minded, I mean, like I said. So, another question: how is it to maintain schooling and basketball?
um, you said how hard is it? Or
No, how is it, to maintain schooling and basketball? Because it's two full-time jobs.
yeah,
How is it? I mean, let everybody know how is it. Like I
I
said,
mean,
thing I want you to speak about today. We're gonna be speaking real honest, the
yeah,
truth, but I want you to also enlighten those who are trying to get to where you at.
yeah. Um, I mean, at first it's going to be hard because you're just new to it. Like if you're just coming into college, it's going to be hard because it's like a big transition from high school basketball. Because high school basketball, you just practice 2 hours and you're done. And you can do schoolwork. Here, you're going to have private workouts and all that. But like you said, you got to be tough minded. This stuff, college, being a college athlete is not for everybody. My dad continually, all my coaches continue to tell me that being a college athlete is not for everybody. So you should be blessed to even be a college athlete. And if you want to keep being a college athlete, you just gonna have to learn how to do it. It's just one of those things that you just gotta get used to. And once you do it for a while, like me, like I just there be sometimes I feel like I don't even be doing homework, and because I'm like it's all second nature to me now. So I mean, here it's gonna be hard. I mean, in college it's gonna be hard because obviously you get a lot of more work than high school. But as long as you as long as your mind is on the right stuff, basketball in school, then you should be straight because you're going to find time to get that schoolwork done because you're not going to be in the gym every second of the day. You know, you have to find time because there's no need for you to be in the gym every day if you're not passing your classes. You know, but I say it's hard at first, then it just gets easy after that.
Well, not necessarily, because like you said, you're gonna do two things. You're gonna either adapt or refrain. That's
Yeah.
it. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna adapt or you're gonna refrain. Now you said now when you first got to school, you was holding um grown men. Now let me ask you something. How is your body now from coming in college, being in college for almost a year to going in high school and going into coming into college? How was your body? How many pounds did you put on? How is it? You stronger?
Uh, I was 160 when I graduated high school, and I'm 195 now.
Mm,
And that's from lifting, running, putting on weight, eating right. That's the main thing you gotta do, eat right. Yeah, you might eat fast food here and there, but like you just can't live off fast food. You know what I'm saying? You gotta eat salad here and there. Try to eat a salad every day. That's what I do. I try to eat a salad every day and drink water. I don't drink anything else but water. Like water and Gatorade. That's all I drink.
mm.
But my body now, I feel that like playing against the grown men, playing on the college level, period, it really helped me get bigger, stronger, faster because if they're not going to slow down for me. Like, I got to adapt to them. They're not going to slow down for me and slow the game down for me just for me to have fun. But like I said, we do lifting here. So, yeah, I probably put on by like 30, 35 pounds since I've been here.
How many days a week do you lift?
4.
Wow, now is it mandatory?
Yeah. Off season is 4, in season is 2. We go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, lift, then Tuesday, Thursday, in season.
So you lifted even during season, which I
Yeah.
try to tell people, you got to keep your body right. Your body ain't right, your mind gonna break down. You're gonna get injuries. You're gonna get depressed. So you got to get your body right, like you said. Eat right, sleep, lift, and keep your mind right. So
Yeah.
now let me ask you something. Now, um, is you ready to play at West Virginia Westland?
Huh?
You ready?
Yeah. I'm ready. Yeah. Because being here, like some people think like just because it's JUCO, it's worse talent. But being here, it helped me. Like even, you know,
All
can
right.
you close that door? Can you close that door? I'm in an interview. Can you close that door? Yeah. Um, but being here, it got me ready because it's different from transitioning from high school to college, from college to college. You know what I'm saying? So I already have a year of college under my belt, playing against some of the best talent in the country. Like there's, I try to guard the best player every game. That's my mindset. I try to guard the best player every game because I don't care if you have D1 offers. I don't care if you got D2 offers. I don't care if you got G League contracts. When the ball goes up, you just gonna have to show me why you got that. That's my
Wow.
mindset. So
Wow.
that's my big mindset because there's a lot of people that be like, oh, you got to guard a 4-star that has offers from JMU, Norfolk State.
Wow.
Don't care. Yeah, that's my. I
Wow.
don't care. Like our region championship game, last game of the year. Uh, I had to guard a kid 6'7", had offers from North Texas, Stetson. Like he had like 5 D1 offers. And like I ain't back down. Yeah, I'm 6 foot, but he's 6'7" and a guard. I ain't back down. I mean, yeah, he hit a couple shots over me because of height, but other than that, I'm a I'm gonna make you ass work. I'm gonna make you work.
Wow.
You're
Yes.
gonna have to
Now,
work
let
for
me
what
ask
you
you
get.
something. What was your stats this year?
I averaged around 12 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, and I led the region in steals with 2.7.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go, man. Like you said, it ain't about the size. It's about the fight in you, so
Mhm.
therefore never back down from nobody. Always
Sure.
accept the challenge. That's what's up. I can say, you have grown, young man, mentally, from our first interview, like I said, on Real Talk with LSelb, you have grown mentally, man. And, you know, it was most definitely nice and an honor, man, to talk to you again. That was something very special, man. I want to thank you for coming on. My new little joint I'm kicking off. Like I said, it's called Kicking It with LSelb. So, um,
Sir.
that's all I want to do, man. Try to spread love and try to spread people, story and journey. How they doing. So basically, like I said, I want to thank you for coming on, man. I most definitely will be following you. And seeing how you progress at West Virginia Western, and I want
Thank
to congratulate you. On getting the offer and going. And like I said, growing as a young man, as a person, as a student athlete. And I want to thank you for giving your message, to
thank
some people out here that need to hear it. So, you going back to Virginia this summer for a little bit?
yeah. I'll be going back to Virginia. Get
Okay, my
right in
man.
Winchester. Get right with my trainer. Do the same thing as last
Okay.
summer.
Okay, that's what's up. So we'll kick it again, man. Before you get ready to head back to school. You going back in August, late August, right? So,
Yeah.
um, I'll touch bases with you again, man. See how you doing, see how you progressing and everything else. We'll go from there. Thank you, man, for coming on. Kicking it with LSelb, man. You be safe, man. Peace and blessings, and follow on all social media websites, man.
Hey, I need some of that gear too. I saw that. I need some of that
I
LSL
got you.
gear.
I got you. I
Back,
got you.
back,
I
back.
mean. I'm getting some new stuff made up right now and everything else. As soon as my man get the shot right, we're gonna be
back.
back, rolling, pressing, and shipping things out. So
All right. Sounds
people got to
good.
understand, L Sports, man, is just not it ain't just about sports. It's also a nonprofit, man. To help out, man, anybody that need help in any path that they're gonna take. Like you said, college ain't for everybody, and that's understandable. But it's other things that they can do in life to be successful.
Sir.
Hey, and if you need that mental support, man, hit me up, man, anytime,
Thank you.
man. I'll
Thank you.
be here
Thank you for real.
and you as encouragement. Because I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Like I said, hey, I tell all kids, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna sit there and sell you no dreams and none of that. I'm gonna keep it real with you. So
Sir.
continue working, man. Keep your mind right, man, like you said. And you need me, holler at me. And thank you, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Peace
For
and
real.
blessings. Fall downhill, man. Peace.
Sir.